Okay, so otherwise, let me discuss for 5 minutes what is the need of cloud automation. And so generally when it comes to any cloud automation, so what is the need of cloud automation? To understand the need of cloud automation, first let us understand DevOps lifecycle. Okay. So when you understand DevOps lifecycle, you will be able to understand what is meant by environment. And for environmental creation, we are going to write Terraform script. And this is actually DevOps lifecycle. And in reality, developers will come into picture. They are going to write. That means whenever a new project is assigned to a organization, it is the job of developers to write the code. And just for the sake of simplicity, I have taken 2 developers example here. But in reality, approximately 7 to 8 developers will be working for a project. Approximately 7 to 8 developers will be working for a project. Okay. And at the end of the day, every developer is going to submit code into source code management system or version control system. And source code management system or a version control system is an area, okay, where we can have, okay, the source code submitted by every developer. And source code management system is going to maintain history. And in source code management system, code is available. But can I give this code directly to my customer? No, code cannot be used. Code must be converted into some website format, application format. So for that, we are going to deploy this code into build environment. So in the build environment, Maven like tools will come and Maven is going to convert your code into application. Okay, so once my application is created, can I give this application to my customer directly? No. Okay, it must be tested individually. Okay, each and every module must be tested. And each and every module must be tested. Like if it is a Flipkart application, Flipkart kind of application, we have to test everything. Like we have to test a login page, okay, net banking page, many things we have to check. So because of that reason, we are going to deploy this application into testing environment. Here testers are going to conduct various kinds of testing and they are going to perform, they are going to apply test cases. Okay, so it is also very complex environment. And within this complex environment, your product, your application, your product will be tested. Your software product will be tested. And when the product is passed, what happens here? The same artifact is uploaded in UAT, pre-prod environment. This is actually customer environment where customer will also test everything, whether the application is working perfectly or not. And everything is smooth, everything is, whether the application is meeting his business requirements or not. Okay, so when he says okay, the same application is posted and hosted in hundreds of live servers. And here we are speaking about servers here. Okay, servers and environment, build environment is there, UAT environment, QAT, QA environment, many environments are there. So every environment requires something like servers. Okay, servers like networking is required and databases are required. Many things are required. So suppose for my production environment, just imagine that I need 100 servers. And how you create these 100 servers? Will you create these 100 servers manually? No. So if you create these 100 servers manually, it takes a lot of time. And it takes a lot of time and there may be chances of error occurrence. So there are so many difficulties can be occurred when you want to do it in a manual way. Okay. So to avoid that kind of problems, time consuming and error prone, we are going to use something like IAC tools. IAC tools. So when it comes to IAC tools, this is nothing but infrastructure as code. That means we are going to write code. We are going to write simple and very easy coding to create and manage infrastructure. Existing infrastructure and new infrastructure also we can create by using IST tools. So what are the IST tools actually? So when it comes to IST tools, so there are different types of tools like cloud formation is there. Cloud formation and ARM templates. And one more IST tool like Terraform. But when it comes to cloud formation, it is completely specific to AWS only. It is completely specific to AWS. And when it comes to ARM templates, okay, it is completely specific to Azure cloud only. Also, we cannot build infrastructure outside Azure cloud. But my intention is irrespective of cloud platform. Okay, we have to build infrastructure. It can be Azure cloud, or it can be GCP, or it can be AWS cloud. Okay, everywhere I must be able to create infrastructure. So for that, we are going to use something like Terraform. So Terraform can build infrastructure on almost every cloud. So it can build infrastructure, okay, on AWS cloud, Azure cloud, GCP, Ali cloud. Okay, so approximately it is going to create infrastructure on almost every cloud. So Terraform is nothing but IAC, means generic IAC tool. It is a common IAC tool. It is a common IAC tool which can build infrastructure on almost every cloud. And in yesterday's class, we have shown what is the syllabus to be covered, and what are the course content that we are going to cover as a part of 45 days duration. So the duration of the course is 45 days, and within 45 days of duration, we are going to cover this course content. And here, when it comes to other IAC tools, okay, we have Ansible also. But Ansible, Chef, Puppet, these are not called as IAC tools. These are called as configuration management tools. These cannot create servers. Configuration management tools. So configuration management tools means once servers are ready, once servers are created, and using these configuration management tools, we can create infrastructure. Sorry, we can configure softwares, we can install software. They cannot create any servers. But when it comes to IAC tools, okay, they are going to perform two activities. Means they can create servers. And they can also configure softwares. But when it comes to configuration management tools, okay, they cannot create servers. Only they can build, okay, when only they can configure softwares. So that is why, as a part of our course, we will be learning, okay, ISC tool as a generic ISC. Now here, this is our course content, and here this is the introduction of IAC and Terraform setup. Today we are going to see how to set up Terraform on Windows virtual machine, because Windows virtual machine, okay, most of the people are using Windows virtual machine, Windows server, not virtual machine. On Windows server, Windows system, we are going to set up Terraform, and I will also show how to create AWS free tier account. And once we are doing that activity, and in the forthcoming classes, we are going to discuss, okay, like how to create network, how to create storage, how to create user, okay, how to create hard disk, how to create images like AMI. Okay, these things we are going to discuss how to create them from console website manually. Then we are going to write automation script for creating everything. And once we are doing these activities from AWS, same activity, okay, we are going to do from Azure also. Here our major agenda is to cover all the services, to automate all the services in AWS and Azure cloud, because AWS and Azure are dominated major clouds nowadays. And I will show how to create Azure account also. In Azure account also, we are going to create virtual machines, network, storage, files, AKS, Azure Kubernetes service manually first, databases also. And today we will be learning what is Terraform init, validate, plan. These are the basic and frequently used commands in Terraform. And what is about block and Terraform resources, like we are going to use something like Terraform loops, depends on. Okay, these the things we are going to discuss in Terraform resources and Terraform workspaces. So if you want to create isolated environments, we are going to make use of workspaces. We are going to make use of workspaces, and we are also going to use Terraform provisioners. Provisioners are nothing but these are the blocks which can be used to install softwares. Modules means reusable components. And then after we are going to start our Python introduction. Okay, so this time we are sharing core and advanced Python videos, guys. 20 videos we are sharing. Okay, so by the time we start automation with the Python, okay, you will be learning core and advanced Python. And after that, we are going to start automation activities with Python. So as a part of Python automation activities, we are going to see Boto 3. Boto 3 is a module name. Okay, that is especially meant to communicate with AWS cloud from Python. Boto 3. And so once we complete this in the same way, so we are going to discuss all the services in Azure cloud also. And we are going to set up Python for Azure cloud. Okay, this is our course content that we are going to cover in within 45 days of duration, guys. So is it clear, Ratan Sharma? This we have discussed in last class.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Now we will see practical or lab setup. Lab setup for Terraform. So we are going to write steps here. What are the steps to be followed here? First, we are going to set up Chaco. So Chaco is a package management tool for Windows. Okay, so if you want to install softwares from command line and Windows command line on Windows operating system, we are going to set up Chaco. So Chaco is a package management tool for Windows operating system. To set up Chaco, we follow the following steps. So here, first of all, Chaco must be set up. So Chaco setting up is only one-time job. Okay, once you set up Chaco, using Chaco, you can install any other softwares from command line in a easiest manner. Generally, on Windows platform, when you want to install softwares, okay, first of all, you will be downloading exe file, right? And then we are double clicking on that. That is completely old process. So if you want to do same activity from command line, okay, you are going to use something like Chaco. So first of all, I am going to show how to set up Chaco here. Chaco installation on Windows. So a PowerShell script is given to you. That script blindly you have to run from PowerShell admin mode. Here, this script you have to run. Run the following script from PowerShell admin. This script you have to run. So let us go to PowerShell admin mode. Already in my system, I have Chaco, even though I am executing once again. Okay, it is telling that Chaco was found at so and so location. And if you want to reflect Chaco, close the PowerShell and launch again. Now check Chaco installation like this. Chaco -- version 1.2.1 is installed, right? And let me write the same thing here. Close and relaunch PowerShell and check Chaco installation by giving this command Chaco -- version. Now if it is displaying Chaco version means your Chaco installation is successful. Chaco installation by the following command. Now next using, okay, so install Terraform using Chaco. Okay, once Chaco is set up, installing other softwares becomes very easy. Now say Chaco Terraform. Ask like this. And you need to execute every command from Windows admin mode. Copy this command here. There are 3 tabs, guys. Install tab, upgrade, and uninstall. 3 tabs are there here. And simply you have to run Chaco install Terraform pre. Now this is going to install latest version of Terraform. Okay, so it is telling that Chaco already installed. Okay, Terraform 1.10 something already installed in your system. Okay, in my system already Terraform is presented. How to check Terraform version? Terraform -v. Say -v. Are you seeing a 1.10 alpha something on Windows AMD 64 was present already. Okay, so I am writing every command in notes from PowerShell admin mode execute the following. Okay, once this is done, install Git. Okay, so Git is to connect to Linux systems from your Windows laptop. Okay, so this is required for our courses also. And before that, let us install Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code means it is a nice editor. And here it is going to give many features like auto completion, debugging. And when you are writing Terraform script, it is going to provide some hints. Auto completion feature, hints, debugging, many other features are there. And this is Visual Studio Code editor, guys. And every day I'm going to write notes in Visual Studio Code. And if you want to open my notes, you should have to, okay, install Visual Studio Code. We install Visual Studio Code using Chaco. How to do that? Ask exactly like this. Visual Studio, sorry, Chaco, Visual Studio Code. This is a command that you have to run from your PowerShell admin mode. From PowerShell admin mode, run the following command. Chaco install VS Code. Okay, so once installation is done, you can check like this here, Visual Studio Code. Are you seeing it is coming here? It should come like this. And fifth one is using install Git using Chaco. Chaco git. Ask like this. Execute like this. Okay, I'm not pressing enter because already in my system I have git. And press enter and wait for 2 or 3 minutes. And your git will be ready. So once git is installed, you can check the version like this. Git ---- version. I think Windows git version 2.44, Windows 0.1. Okay. So here finally you have to install one last software. Same from PowerShell admin mode, run the following Chaco install git -y. Finally, install AWS CLI using Chaco. AWS CLI is to connect to AWS cloud via username and password. And to connect to the AWS cloud, we are going to use AWS CLI commands. So install AWS CLI using Chaco. This is the final software, Chaco AWS CLI. Same again from PowerShell admin mode, run the following Chaco install -y. -y means auto approval. Okay, if you don't write -y during installation, it will ask many questions, unnecessary questions. So to avoid that kind of unnecessary questioning, we have to add -y. Auto -y means auto approval. Automatically, softwares are installed without any questions. Okay, these are the software that you need to set up, that you need to install to work with Terraform. Okay, so once you are installing these softwares, select one, create one folder here. And in the D drive, I am creating a folder. Show more options. Git bash here. And create any new folder. New folder. Folder name is Terraform 23rd August 2024. 8 PM IST. DURGASOFT. This is a folder I am giving here. Open this folder. From here, open Git bash. So here, from here, open Visual Studio Code. Code dot. Okay, so when you execute code dot command, from here, Visual Studio Code software is open. Okay. And here, before we are going to proceed, you need to install some extensions that are related to Terraform. And to install Terraform extensions, so there is a option, extensions option. Click on extensions and just search for Terraform. And install all the necessary plugins, necessary extensions. Okay, in my case, already I installed many Terraform plugins. I don't require. So just you can select it and you can install it. Okay, so that every plugin, every extension will be installed. So when you install extensions, what happens here? Automatic hints, debugging, many additional features will be available when you are writing Terraform script. Okay. And Murli, by Monday you can set up this. Okay, in Monday's class I will show. I will show how to write Terraform script. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. In Monday's class, we will see how to write Terraform script and how to execute Terraform commands like Terraform init, Terraform validate, Terraform apply, Terraform format. Okay, these commands I will show in Monday's class. Okay.
Yeah. And
And if
also
you are
AWS, you're gonna create a AWS.
yeah, AWS account can be created like this. I will show just a minute. AWS account creation. So to create AWS account, we need one debit card. Debit card is enough. Debit card, one mobile number is required, an email ID. And how to create AWS free tier account here? Here there is a console. This is a link. You have to use this link. And click on this link. And it will take you to a page where you need to input a few details like your email ID, your login name. Why it is taking this much time? And here you have to select a option. And there is an option here. Create a new AWS account. Just to click on this option, there is an option create a new AWS account. Here you need to input few details like email address, account name. And in the next page, it is going to ask the purpose of creating account, professional or personal. Select personal. In the next page, it is going to ask your card information. In the next page, it is going to ask your contact information. Okay, so just go and press next. And once you give all the details, okay, so at last, okay, after completion of 5 pages of input, it is going to create your account. Initially, 2 rupees, 2 INR will be cut from your account. This is for your account verification. After 48 hours or immediately, this amount will be refunded. And once you are giving this information, okay, you can once your account is created, you can log in into your account console.aws.amazon.com by giving your username and password. And select root user. Now this is my account. This is your landing page of AWS. Where you are going to see many things like many services. On the top, you are going to see services menu, region, username. Okay. So first we are going to spend 1 or 2 sessions on local provider, and after completion of 1 or 2 sessions on local provider, we are going to deal with AWS. And by Monday, so if you can set up all these softwares, I will start the practical part. Okay, so how to write Terraform script and how to run it, how to validate it. Okay, so what are the providers, how to write Terraform. So this information completely I am going to show on Monday's class. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, do you have any questions for me?
No, it's clear, sir.
Is everything clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So if no questions are there, I will stop it for today. Monday we meet again. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Monday at same time with same link.